Hello everybody! Welcome back to Louisiana on Farming Simulator 25. It's June and all our crops have germinated and are developing. The corn is releasing its tassel and this is the time for ear pollination. The expected yield is 73%. I expected a little more, although the soil type here isn't the best. Anyway, we did everything we could to get the best possible yield, and we'll have a great harvest, much larger than last year, when all the fields lacked lime and fertilizer. So I hope we have a wonderful year harvest-wise. And these are our long grain rice fields. The soil here is better, so the expected yield is 122% here and 125% here, which is the best possible in the game. And I'm using a mode that allows you to grow rice without flooding the field, which was suggested in the comments, and I really appreciate it. So we have 7 fields of long grain rice, 6 cornfields and 5 soybean fields, which are flowering now. This is a white flowered variety, and the expected yield is 89% in this part of the field. We can see on the map that our fields are weed-free, and that's because we plowed all 18 of our fields. Our neighbors, however, have weed-infested fields, so I'm going to help them with the spraying. And this is a good opportunity to use our sprayer, which we never get around to using. And we have 2 pallets of herbicide, which we need to use. So let's change the tires on this tractor and spray our neighbor's field. This is a field I want to buy in the future. It's next to our farm, has excellent soil, and it's quite large. Even so, we don't use 10% of the herbicide. This sprayer is awesome. Well, we are almost finishing the contract. And I think there's one more contract for spraying. And we are done. So let's collect the money. We got $18,100 for this contract. And I will accept this contract as well. So, let's do it. Doing contracts is a good way to explore other parts of the map. I've never been here before and we're very close to our farm. And there's a beautiful river next to this field. Let's finish here and then we can take a look at the river. 98, 99, and we are done. Okay, let's collect the money. $8,236. And that brings us to $64,000 in the account. Not bad. Well, here's the river. Let's take a look. So, where's the water? Oh! I almost fell in the river. Here's the water. And we can see the edge of the map. But water looks so beautiful on FS25. Very beautiful indeed. Okay, let's head back to our farm. And what's that? A ferry. Nice. And is that a house? Well, this is for feed animals. Pretty house next to the river. And that's also to feed animals. No, I cannot open the door. Very nice. And so close to our farm. Well, I think it was a pretty productive day. We helped our neighbors and even made a little money. We'll probably harvest our fields in the next few episodes, and that won't be easy. We have 18 fields to harvest, but I expect to make at least $700,000 this year. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks so much for watching and see you next video. Bye!